Hello and welcome back to Fruit News. My name is and today I'll be interviewing the founder and CEO of Jayman Industries. Jayman.
Hi, hello, yeah, hi, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, it's me, yeah.
Take a
Hi,
seat
I'm
over here, please.
Jayman. That's
Yes,
me.
hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. Maybe. So Jayman, you are the founder and CEO of Jayman Industries. That's an awfully high-profile role.
You'd be surprised.
Your fame is fairly linked to your variety of content, yet you take so long to produce your videos. Is there a reason for that?
Procrastination?
Are there any upcoming projects you're currently working on?
Yes.
Care to elaborate?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so we're just going to move on to the publicly asked questions. Is there a game franchise you would like to see revived?
I could name a few. Time Splitters, Jak and Daxter, Lost Planet, a few strategy games like Supreme Commando or Command and Conquer. That's all off the top of my head. There are probably tons of long-abandoned video game franchises that, if done right, could make pretty great comebacks in the new decade.
Any games you're excited to play this year? There's some good titles dropping this year.
Halo Infinite. At least that's assuming it doesn't get delayed until 2021. I've got my doubts, but all I want is to play a new Halo game that feels like Halo again. And what little 343 have shown us has got my hopes up so far.
In your first Q&A, you said you had some interest in Billy Joel. I'm a pretty big fan of his too. So I want to ask, what's your favourite song by him?
Why is everyone so interested in my musical taste? I don't understand. Look, the Q&A you're referring to was made 6 years ago. I listened to like 2 or 3 songs from what I can recollect. And off the top of my head, I don't even remember which ones they were. Billy Joel is great, don't get me wrong. But I don't follow musical artists the same way most people do. This is mostly because I listen to music to relax and to get myself into certain moods. I do enjoy some of his songs on occasion, but I just prefer other stuff on my regular Spotify playlist. And to answer your question, it's We Didn't Start the Fire, but sung by Lewis Brindley.
Why have you got the Twin Towers burning?
Are you going to react to reactors like Pepsi?
So Sonic. The short answer is yes. I just wanted to take a short break from YouTube stuff between the Q&A announcement and the actual Q&A. So don't you worry, I'm just consistently slow.
Am I a small?
I don't know, Flying Small, are you? We have so little confirmable information on you that the team in Lab 2 have had to rewrite our dossier file on you 17 times. I mean...
Am I a small?
Yes.
When will Reactors Like Berries 8 be released?
Completion date? Then it's done.
For real though, I had plans for that to be the next video I do. I was actually making a written list of sketches whenever something came to mind. That list has since disappeared, and I've been set back by quite a bit now. Reactors Like Berries 8 will get a trailer first, so when that comes out, you'll know it's close.
Who would win between MLG Shark, Samuel Pingus, and Flying Pussy Magnet in a death match?
Okay, so let's take our contestants. MLG Shark is a bodybuilder, and quite frankly seems like he's already won a few championships. He's also capable of hyping himself up all the time, so he'll never be on low morale. The seemingly obvious choice, right? Wrong. Now, Flying Pussy Magnet is more than capable of outmaneuvering his opponents with his quick wits and charisma. He barely has to do any fighting himself, he'll just send his harem of lovers at his opponents. But in a one-to-one fight, not the most capable despite what most would think. And this brings us to Samuel Pingus, my personal favourite and future husbando. So here's the thing about Subject 69. On first glance, he's just the youngest brother of the Shark family. Citation needed. But in his first appearance, he showed a clear affinity to lever-action weapons, meaning he can use a fucking gun. He's also far more than capable of using weapons of mass destruction, such as the extremely powerful device located in his pants. He's also the only member of the Shark family to have canonically reproduced so far, mainly with plushies. most of which seem to originate from the Sonic brand. So to answer your question, Max, the winner would be nobody. The resulting battle would be so lengthy, so girthy, that it would rupture the very fabric of the human genome and crack the Earth. It is a Class 1 doomsday scenario equal to that of a war between the likes of heaven and hell. Nothing would survive. I can't even predict how the fight would end, as I can't foresee a genuine outcome without an external party getting involved. And even then, it would only make things worse, to the point of a universal cataclysm beyond anything the human mind could possibly imagine. I hope that answers your question.
Is Senpai ever going to sing Careless Whisper at a karaoke event?
Alright, so here's the game plan, okay? We host an event called Reactors Like Karaoke, and we make it a genuine karaoke event. I'm being serious. The only way I could see Pi ever doing karaoke again, after all of our teasing, is if everyone does it. I'm not even joking. I'm being genuinely serious. That's the only way I can see him singing Careless Whisper at a karaoke event, is if we all sing karaoke.
Doom Eternal or Animal Crossing's New Horizons?
Doom Crossing Eternal Horizons is the only answer to that question.
When will the Discord server open up?
Completion date? Then it's done.
Do you know the way?
We don't do that here.
Do you have a favourite rap web show? If so, what is it?
Weird fetishes.
Excluding yourself.
What?
If you could write an episode for any show, what would it be? And what would the episode be about?
Maybe Ruby, just so I can make everything from Volume 3 onwards a dream and therefore not canon. The serious answer would be... I don't know. Maybe Star Wars The Clone Wars. And have it be about the good things the Separatist Alliance brings to its people.
Are there any movies you find overrated or possibly underrated?
A good parody movie that no one ever seems to bring up is Meet the Spartans, which is a parody of 300, if you haven't guessed. It's got that early to late 2000s humor that just seems to be missing from stuff nowadays. It came out around 2008, I believe. If you haven't seen it, be sure to give it a watch sometime. Actually, once I get my Discord server up and running, I was thinking of possibly setting up some kind of, movie night room sort of thing. And I do have a DVD on hand. We'll see what happens. The server isn't even up yet.
Who touched my berries?
Oh my god, who touched Sasha? Okay. Who touched my berries?
Got any predictions for the future Unus Annus videos? If you watch that channel.
I've barely been able to keep up with that channel, but to put it bluntly, I have no idea. The things they have done so far have already surpassed my prediction capabilities. I wouldn't be surprised if they did something like, say, try a zero gravity sphere. I bet Mark would love that one.
I found one of your books on demonic magic. Do you want it back?
Nah, you can keep it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
What movie do you feel deserves a remake?
I'm going to make a hard statement right here and say that the only movies that should ever get a remake are the ones that were bad. Most movies that get remade these days end up being nothing more than nostalgic cash grabs. For instance, if they were to remake a movie like, say, The Truman Show, it would never equal up to the original no matter how hard they tried. Regardless, I've always been against remakes as a whole, albeit to a lesser degree nowadays, so I don't feel like any movie really deserves a remake.
So what's the estimated length of the RLB movie?
Yeah, about that. I'm just going to come out and say that the movie itself was a bad idea. I never should have announced it and built it up this much. That said, I haven't given up on it entirely. Although I think the dream of it being a longer Reacts Like Berries video is never coming true. I won't say anything yet, but it is possible that I might use what I already have of the movie for something in the future. As it stands right now, no movie. Sorry, everyone.
Out of the two of us, who's the biggest scrub?
The one on the left.
And that's all the questions we have time for today.
Really? That's it? Well, that was easy.
Actually, there was one more question I wanted to ask you.
Okay, shoot.
There have been a few rumours circling about the events that transpired at your secondary research centre, Lab 2.
Alright, yeah,
Are
this
there any
interview
comments you
is
can
over.
make
Someone
regarding
get
these
this guy
rumours? Thank you for tuning in to Fruit News, the only reliable news network keeping you in the Fruit Loop. Stay tuned tomorrow for our next story, The Great Legion, a secret drug cartel.